I have been banned from Charles Schwab. It's official. I can put the photo up right here. And what it says is, I will read it. Based on the terms of the applicable account agreements, Charles Schwab has decided to close the accounts listed below effective November 25, 2025, which is the closure date. And to list all of my account numbers, including my individual regular trading account, my Roth IRA, and my checking account. Yes, they will close your checking account. I have been using that checking account. It's been coming so much handy. It saved me hundreds and hundreds of dollars with ATM fees as I was traveling across Asia and India. So it saved me hundreds of dollars on ATM fees because they refund all ATM fees worldwide, which is one of the only checking accounts that do that. The only other checking account that does that for U.S. citizens is Fidelity, which I moved to Fidelity. I started putting money into Fidelity so I can kind of get that benefit since I'm traveling all over Asia. And yeah, so they closed my checking account because you need to have an investor. The only checking account they give is the investor checking, and you need to have your brokerage account in order to qualify. So if they're closing your brokerage account, they have to close your checking account, which kind of sucks. It really ruined my day, ruined a couple days. I was really down. Like, I was running out of debit cards. I was down to my last debit card. And of course, all of the debit cards that I had does not work on Apple Pay. So I pretty much was down to my last debit card, which was SoFi. I didn't use this debit card in years. I opened this account in 2020 in SoFi, I think just to get a free stock. And I just had this debit card laying around in my wallet, and I haven't funded the account, the checking account. And thank God SoFi came at the right moments, had my back, and I'm able to withdraw money without an issue, so I can have cash while I'm traveling, and also be able to pay with my debit card, my SoFi debit card, and it works on Apple Pay. The thing about Capital One is that it does not work on Apple Pay. I'm leaving Capital One because of that. Anyways, I'm getting completely off topic here. The rest of the photo says, you may continue to purchase new account positions until November 7th. After that date, you may only place closing positions to liquidate your account. And it's going to say that you have to start removing assets from your account prior to the closure date, transferring your assets to another institution, or requesting a check. So pretty much no information on why I was banned. We have no idea why people are getting banned. The theory is that we're just trading too fast and we're making money so that it's impacting their bottom line. And so they're starting to ban people to kind of resurrect more profits, I guess. And the funny thing is this whole month I was traveling India. I was barely trading. I was trading 1 share, 10 shares. If I had no Wi-Fi, I was just kind of getting in reps just to keep myself, keep my rhythm in the market. So sometimes I didn't have good Wi-Fi. I was trading like 1 or 10 shares, and it wasn't even that hot of a market. And I was trading I traded maybe 10 out of the 20 trading days in October. So I had very low volume, very little trades, maybe only 10, 20 orders a day, maybe 30 orders a day. Nowhere near as close as how much I was trading last year, which I was trading 300, 400, 500 orders a day. And I had no issue with getting, warnings or bans or anything like that. Nobody was getting banned last year. It all just started happening this year after Schwab took over. And they seem to be a little bit more keen on their bottom line compared to TD Ameritrade. TD Ameritrade seemed to be a little bit more forgiving. They did have that 380 order rule where you couldn't exceed 380 orders, but they gave you two warnings. They gave you 3 strikes. So you had your first, your second, and then your third strike, and then you're out. This, no warning. No warning at all. They just send you a letter in the mail and say, sorry, we're closing your accounts. See ya. It's a business decision, and they have no information. I tried emailing them. I've tried the support, I've tried calling them, and they cannot give me any information about why I'm banned. They're just saying it's a business decision, and unfortunately they have to close my account. So that's a bit of a disappointment, because I really did like the platform. I mean, the platform's a bit outdated now. They haven't changed anything since I've opened my account 10 years ago. I opened my account 10 years ago in 2015. The platform is still the same. Thinkorswim is still the same. There's nothing different. Nothing different. So it hasn't changed in 10 years. So it's very outdated. And it kind of sucks. I've been with TD Ameritrade for 5 years. Well, not 5 years, more than that, like 8 years. And then I switched to Schwab. We switched to Schwab, and then they don't care. They'll just ban you, no warning. And it's kind of like, you're in a 10-year relationship, and then all of a sudden one day you're just ghosted. You're just like, what the hell? Like, what? Everything, like, no information, just ghosted, gone, zero. And that's what happened. So what I have done is I moved over to now Webull. So this is Webull on my trading travel setup. Well, this is really just my trading setup. It's not even a travel setup anymore, because this is just what I trade on now. To be determined. I am in right now Vietnam, kind of living here, so I'm not really traveling. So this is my trading setup. And so far, I really like Webull. It's pretty easy once you kind of get going, and once you kind of understand the ins and outs of the platform. It's pretty intuitive. And there's a lot of things that are better than Thinkorswim that I like. So, they give you the ladder, unfortunately, to get the depth of market. So if I want to see orders, deeper into the market, like limit orders, outside the current bid and ask and market price, I will need to pay for the level 2. But that comes with most of it comes with the Weeble Premium, which is, I think, $4 a month, which gives you the depth of market. And then you can upgrade to the NBBO, which is the National Best Bid and Offer, which is what you're going to want to have if you are active trading on Webull. It's kind of necessary, but it's only $9 a month, or $10 a month for that. And that will give you pretty much everything with the level 2, the ladder, the tape, and all of your exchanges. So you can read the tape. Right now I can only see NASDAQ. I can't see any other exchange. So I will need to upgrade to that. I actually don't have Webull Premium yet because I'm still waiting for my funds to transfer over. So I haven't really gotten around to signing up for that yet. But I will give a little review on that when I have everything set up. And by the way, once you do transfer over your assets, once you transfer over your money, it does take about 3 to 4 business days for it to settle, and it will let you trade on instant buying power, but I can't buy volatile tickers. So like for small caps, like I'll try to buy a ticker, a very volatile ticker, like something I would normally trade on small caps, like day trading, scalping, and it'll have a pop-up saying that, oh, I'm sorry, this ticker is too volatile. You cannot buy this on your instant buying power. You need to wait 3 days for your funds to settle in order to trade this stock. So yeah, Webull, pretty nice. I like it. I kind of have my normal setup I had on Thinkorswim on Webull, which pretty much has everything. Like, I can do a video later about everything that this platform offers. I'm still discovering new things every single day. And, you got your screener, like this is the scanner. And, actually this scanner is even better than Thinkorswim. It goes more in depth. You can have way more filters on it. I like the layout. I like the colors. It's a lot easier to look at. It's a lot easier on the eyes. And also the hotkeys. They actually have hotkeys, which is great. Previously on Thinkorswim, they don't have custom hotkeys. Like the hotkeys, you can just do buy bid, buy ask, sell bid, sell ask, buy market, that kind of stuff. But this you can even have offsets, which is great. You can have offsets, and that's something that we have all been kind of waiting for on a platform. is to have offsets. What previously traders, what they would do is sign up for Dash Trader. Dash Trader gives you the offsets, but that also adds another element of complexity since it is a third-party software. And so if you are having issues with the Dash Trader giving you, lag or any sort of bad fill, you can't really complain to the broker because you're using a third-party program. So that's the one downside about having third-party system with using, routing your orders through. So Webull seems to be pretty good with those offsets. So it has everything that I need, and it's free commission, so we don't have to worry about that. And so far, I really, really like it. So, maybe it was a good thing that I was banned from Schwab. Who knows? Maybe I can have my next PR year right here in Weeble. I'd love to see it. For those of you who are still on Schwab, I would, if I was you, I would have some money sitting in your Webull account or in another brokerage account that you want to use. Start researching other brokerages, figure out what you want to use, because it may just be a matter of time that you do get banned if you are scalping and you're actually profitable. But who knows? And there's been theories it's just been YouTubers that are getting banned, people who have YouTube channels or on Twitter or whatever. But we're not exactly sure. So if you're a scalper in the community, I would have a couple backups. Have your money already settled in there, ready to trade. So because if it's a hot market and you get banned, you can miss out on some potential gains. So I'd be researching brokerages and then find one you like and then transfer your money, have it all settled. It will be, if it's in Webull, you will be earning interest about 3.6% on the money every year, yearly. That's your yearly ROI, yearly return, 3.6% on your cash. So you're still going to be working as you are trading on Thinkorswim still. And that'll be there for you if and maybe when you get banned from Schwab. So unfortunately it has been happening. Sad to see, but I no longer support that company. They took everything away from me. They couldn't even let me keep a debit card. They couldn't even let me keep a debit card. I tried calling them. I tried emailing them. I tried everything. I tried the support, like the chat, the online chat. And they can't give me any information. So it's quite a disappointment. I know a lot of people going through this, but hopefully it doesn't happen to you, and hopefully you can stick with Thinkorswim because it's a pretty decent platform. I was there for about 10 years, so it does say a lot that I was there. I was profitable, I was doing great up until this ban. So now moving over my life over to Webull. So it's looking good. We're looking green, and I'm getting excited to trade on my new platform. All right. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.